morning, Oaken House. I'm going to try and get this done nice and quick for you before it starts to chuck it down because it is desperate to, but also before all my neighbours think I'm a complete and utter lunatic talking to a mobile phone in my back garden. I want to welcome you to your first ever virtual assembly. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Today I want to give you a bit of a pep talk, a bit of motivation. I am so sorry to all of you who really do want to be back at school and are missing it. Please believe us, it is for your safety. Until we know that the risk of possible infection stuff has gone down enough, it just is not worth risking getting everyone back in and potentially making you poorly. So the school are trying to manage it in the safest way they possibly can with the minimal information we're getting from the government. Hopefully one day soon we will see you again, but for now please do your best to enjoy the virtual lessons that you're receiving. Try and make the most of this situation. I know that's easier said than done. I've discovered a few things whilst I've been confined to the house. When I was a lot younger, I used to love magic, so I've started reteaching myself to do some of my magic tricks with my cards. Hopefully, in the future, when I'm a bit more confident, I will bring those cards in and demonstrate some tricks in assembly. Might be trips, but hopefully I'll get those going again. I've also really gotten into my puzzle solving. Maybe I'll show you one in my next assembly. But today, what I wanted to really talk to you about is determination, the thing that Oaken stands for. You know, our motto is determination. I've heard down the grapevine that some of you are giving up a little bit, and that the virtual tutoring is not exactly what you want to be doing, and you've bit by bit been sort of disengaging and giving up with it. I beg you guys, please don't do that. I've told you all, my minimum expectations of every Oaken student are that you try your best. Do your best. That's all we want from you. I completely understand that without having a teacher in front of you, it is a lot harder. The school are doing what they can to try and bring more and more lessons online and make them more interactive. But please guys, don't give up. When you start to give up, it affects you and it becomes part of your thinking. It'll affect everything you do. You've got to try and be determined bit by bit. To give you a perfect example of this, I saw a wicked video on TikTok. I'm not promoting TikTok or encouraging it, but I saw a wicked video that I'm going to try and recreate for you today. But bear with me. Okay, so dead simple. You can use any brand, doesn't need to be Vimto, but I want you to imagine this Vimto bottle for now is your effort. Okay, this empty glass is what you want to achieve. Now, I'm not saying you have to try and do things all at once, but what I am asking is that you don't give up. Instead, every single day, drop by drop, a little bit by little bit, you put a bit more effort in. You try to make sure you get up at a regular time. That's our first drop. The second drop is you log in to show your homework. You look at the work you've got to do. You look at what kind task you might do for someone. You set yourself a personal challenge for that day. Again, a little mini challenge. Doesn't need to be massive, just a little thing bit by bit. You might fail the first time, you might not manage it, but you keep going. Again, another little drop, bit by bit. Every little effort you make builds up, and what started off as a clear drink, clear glass of water, bit by bit you'll see now, if I get my shirt out of the way so it doesn't interfere. I dressed up for you today, I hope you enjoy it. Little by little, your efforts will start to change. They will start to change how you feel, they'll start to change life around you. Every single time you make a tiny little effort, even though it may be small, when you add them all up bit by bit, it completely changes what we had to begin with. I hope that kind of makes sense. What I'm asking you to do is just not give up, guys. Keep trying. Look at those little things in your day-to-day effort that might change. The people around you, how are you acting towards them? Are you being grumpy? On those days where you just feel a bit naff and fed up, do you just take it out on everyone around you, or do you make an effort to say, please, thank you, hello, can I make you a cup of tea? Can I make lunch today? Do you do those little bits so when you come to a piece of work, you get to a hard question, do you just quit and give up, say, oh, stuff it, I don't care anymore? Or do you do what you can do, then seek help from someone else to do the other bits? Little by little, guys, it's the little bits you do, the little efforts you do that will build up to make it worthwhile. Thank you for joining me today. I hope it's not been as bad as normal assemblies, and I'm really looking forward to hopefully sharing something with you again in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to try and do these regularly for you. Guys, little by little, don't give up. Oh, you should never put juice in after the water.